Today, Abuja witnessed major protests as people came out to demand the immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. Supporters gathered in large numbers, taking to the streets to show their frustration and push their demands. Roads were blocked, traffic was disrupted, and security forces were deployed in significant numbers to maintain order. It was a tense day, with emotions running high from early morning through the afternoon. From the very beginning, protesters gathered at key points across the city, aiming to march toward government buildings. Their goal was to make their voices heard loudly, peacefully, and firmly. However, security agencies had prepared for the event. Checkpoints were set up, roads were blocked, and officers were stationed at critical areas, particularly around government offices and sensitive zones. When protesters tried to move closer, tear gas was deployed in some areas to prevent escalation, and some participants were detained. Videos and images from the day show people regrouping after being dispersed, demonstrating their determination to be heard. Despite the tension, many continued their demonstrations peacefully, chanting and holding signs. By evening, normal life slowly returned to parts of Abuja, but the effects of the protests were felt throughout the city. Businesses closed temporarily, commuters were stranded, and the day became a clear reminder of the deep feelings surrounding this issue. It's important to understand why this protest happened. Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of IPOB, a group that has been involved in calls for independence for the Southeast region. His continued detention has sparked strong reactions, particularly among his supporters. Many see his arrest as politically motivated and an injustice that needs to be addressed. Others, however, caution against actions that could destabilize the nation or lead to conflict. This difference in opinions reflects a larger tension in the country over justice, governance, and citizen rights. Courts have been involved in the matter, issuing orders on where protests can and cannot take place. Security agencies have emphasized that the actions were meant to enforce these court restrictions and ensure that critical government areas remain secure. At the same time, protesters argue that they are exercising their right to demonstrate and that their actions are legal and peaceful. Supporters and organizers like Omoyele Sowore have highlighted that the purpose of the protests is not to create chaos, but to peacefully demand the release of someone they believe has been treated unfairly. On the other side, authorities stress that their responsibility is to maintain law and order and prevent situations that could lead to violence or endanger lives. This tug-of-war between citizen rights and state responsibility played out on the streets as tension and determination met security control. Social media was alive throughout the day. Videos, photos, and live updates circulated widely, showing both the intensity and the scale of the protest. While these clips helped people outside Abuja understand what was happening, they also reminded us to be careful. Not everything online is accurate, so verifying information is very important before sharing it. It's also worth noting that public opinion on this matter is not uniform. While many support Kanu's release, others in the Southeast and across Nigeria believe that law and national stability should come first. Some counter-protests took place, and their messages emphasized unity and caution, showing that people hold different perspectives and that peaceful dialogue remains essential. During the protest, journalists were on the ground, reporting what was happening. Some faced challenges while covering the event, reminding us of the need to protect press freedom. Media coverage remains crucial in events like these because it ensures transparency and allows citizens to understand multiple perspectives. As viewers, it's important to think about what this means for our society. Protests are a legitimate way for people to express their opinions, but safety and lawfulness must always come first. Being involved in civic matters does not always require physical presence on the streets. You can contribute through petitions, public discussions, contacting representatives, and supporting legal avenues to ensure fairness. I want to remind everyone watching, if you are following this story, please like this video and subscribe to the channel so you stay updated on everything happening in real time. Sharing this video with friends ensures more people get accurate, reliable information. Looking ahead, the main points to watch are court rulings and official statements from the government and security agencies. Any major decisions could trigger reactions, both online and on the streets. The way authorities and citizens respond will shape what comes next. It is essential that all parties act responsibly to avoid unnecessary tension or conflict. Now, protests like this also highlight an important lesson. Citizens have the right to express themselves, but dialogue and peaceful engagement are always the safest and most effective paths. If you have strong opinions on national issues, using legal and constructive ways to express them strengthens democracy and maintains peace.